my supporters, anyone else who was watching, I have to lay low for a while because I got in a little legal trouble with doing that Sasquatch. But what I don't understand is I haven't got no more evidence than anyone else has got. The thing is that they're afraid of I might release military secrets, and I mean, come on, most military secrets I know, majority of them are already out there. People know about them, but you know, them coming from me would be, I don't know. I guess part of the contract I signed. I mean, shit, we got more to worry about in this world. We got the Ukraine is thinking about going full force into Russia, attacking Russia with everything they got. Special mercenary groups. If that happens, we will step in and probably go either be at war with Russia, be at war with Ukraine, or be a third party war where we're fighting both of them. That's not going to turn out good if Ukraine decides to do that for us. We got the mask mandates. They want to bring them back because it's a way to control the population. They want to release another COVID virus. Yeah, they're talking about actually releasing another one so they can make more money off the fake vaccines that they have. This is our commander in chief, Sleepy Joe Biden. See, he don't have control of the population. He does not want anybody to question authority, and they do when he's in office. He's so afraid of Trump that he put out all these bogus, phony charges on him. Because everything that they accused Trump of doing, Biden did while he's been in office. But that's all right. It's all right for a Democrat to do it, but not all right for a Republican to do it. My biggest thing is, even though I'm a Republican, my biggest thing is this next election. I'm going to say this, and I'll probably get a lot of Republicans mad at me, but I think Sleepy Joe Biden, and Donald Trump both ought to step aside and forget about the presidency. Even though, I mean, we know who's going to win if Trump somehow gets past all this and he gets, runs for president. He's going to get elected. I think they both ought to step aside and let someone new, younger, a better outlook on life, because if Joe gets in there, it's, his dementia is going to kick in, and then you're going to have, he's going to have to step aside, and Kamala or whoever the vice president is at that time will take over. And if they don't have much political experience, the world's going to be gone to shit. And as far as Trump, personally, even though I support the Republican Party, I feel if Trump gets in there, it's going to be all about revenge and not of the people and for the people of what we want, I think it's going to be a shit show either way, I want a young Republican to get in there. Someone who's got a fresh outlook on the world. I mean, on what's really going on. Because there's a lot of smart young guys out there, young Republicans. Even if it's a young Democrat that gets in there, they got a new, fresh perspective on what's going on in the world to change our world around. Because right now, both parties are fighting an uphill battle, and only one's going to win. And when that happens, I think we're going to, by accident, get the low end of the stick on this one. I mean, this is just my outlook on this whole thing. They're bringing mask mandates back, and they do that, half the businesses will close because they can't afford insurance. They'll have to get extra insurance. So I don't know. our world's going to shit, and we need fresh young meat in the office, in the Oval Office, and do away with these old guys. Seriously, someone who grew up more into what's going on. And I want a Republican in there, but a nice young Democrat gets in there who wants to kind of do away with a lot of these, because there are a lot of Democrats that disagree with Joe Biden. A lot of Democrats. Me being a Republican, I totally disagree with. Actually, I disagree with some of his policies, not all of his policies, but some of them. Um, as far as the border control, that's been a shit show from. I mean, the border patrol, the border fence or wall or gate or whatever. Do you know who started that? Obama's the one that originally wanted the fence to go up. He put a fence up, and Trump basically agreed with Obama, and he said, "Well, let's do a wall instead of a fence because the fence ain't helping." Of course, they gave Trump a lot of crap for it, but Biden, that's the one thing the three presidents agreed on is that wall. They all three. That's the only thing they agreed on. But if we have a better understanding of people, we don't need a fence or a wall. I mean, for hundreds of years. I mean, the Latinos or Mexicans or whatever you want to call them stayed in their own country. They never came over here. They needed help. They asked us for help, and we would help them. I was going good until the drug cartels and stuff started taking over down there, and they couldn't really breathe while being killed. So it's like, I can understand why the wall and stuff was put up because of that drug cartels and stuff. Keep the drugs out of our country, but hell, that in fact, there's a. Speaking of drugs, there's a new drug out there called the zombie drug. It's mixed with hyoscine or something. It's a horse tranquilizer. It's mixed. They mix it with fentanyl, and the myths about it is you get so high on it, you start eating your own skin and stuff. No, that's a myth. You don't. What it is you can basically snort fentanyl all day long and never OD on it. That's what this drug does. But the whole time people are on it, they become zombies. They literally walk around the streets like zombies, and that can cause a lot of car accidents, a lot of other things. And it's very addicting. I mean, you can never OD on the drug because the drug they add to it, the hyoscine, the horse tranquilizer, counteracts the overdose effects. So basically, they can snort it all day long and never OD, but they still walk around like zombies. And that's why they call it the zombie drug. Now you got some TikTokers out there saying, "Oh, they take it and start eating people," and that's bullshit. I mean, it's called trank or something like that. Because it basically sends you into a zombie type state. But I mean, the good part about it is if they're gonna do fentanyl, at least they won't OD off it. And I mean, anybody do just shoot them up with some Narcan. They're trying to say, "Oh, Narcan has no effect on it." Narcan has effect on every drug. It counteracts every drug. That's why it was made. I mean, I don't know. Our whole world's going to shit. I will be back out there. I did a ghost video, a couple ghost videos, and the ghost video I did, apparently the woman that had haunted my room haunted the room on both sides of me, and the two people that lived on either side of me ended up moving out the other day because they were scared to death. So the place I live is extremely haunted by all kinds of spirits and stuff. I'm gonna do a lot of spirit boxes in a lot of the different rooms, so I'll have them coming for you. Oh well. I just thought I'd rant a little bit give my opinions. Y'all have a good day, good night, whatever it may be. I'm Jim with Life's Adventures. Keeping it real.